of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk? Oh.
Well, this is an interesting complaint to have. Somebody said, I'm not religious, but I am okay with people who are. I just don't want your beliefs spilling onto me, and that is what's happening to me now. I work in a cubicle farm, and my job requires my full concentration, but I have a hard time concentrating when my coworker is praying out loud. They must be doing this once an hour, and it goes on for several minutes, and I can't focus when they do.
Once an hour out loud?
Yeah, right there at their desk. They just start praying. They say, I feel like I'm eavesdropping on their life. And I can't help myself from listening, but I am. I told my husband, I don't know what to do. I think I need to report my coworker to my boss to see if they would say something to him to be like, hey, you got to stop praying out loud. But he's like, you can't do that. That's terrible karma.
And how long are you praying for? Is it just, a 10-second prayer, or is it a full-on 5 minutes?
But every hour out loud?
Several minutes, they said.
That is distracting.
Mm-hmm. So he asked me why their praying was any different than anybody else who might be in this cubicle farm talking on the phone. And he said, would you report your coworker for talking on the phone?
No, because they're actually doing their work.
Right. I said, yeah, no, of course I wouldn't. But I said, it just feels different. He's like, well, how's it different? I don't want to tell this person to their face to stop praying. It's just their prayers kind of draw me in, and I can't focus for those couple minutes. I'd rather my boss kind of do it. So am I a jerk if I go and report them for praying out loud?
Is there a way to report them and have them not know it came from you? Because you don't want that heat. But
that's what they want. They don't want the boss to say anything to them. They're just going to be like, hey, we've had some other people notice that, you're praying out loud at your cubicle and it's a little distracting to other people. Can you, keep the prayers to yourself and not do anything audible?
Keep it between you and the big guy.
Yes.
In your head. You don't have to be verbalizing. It kind of sounds like they're like a praying show off. Like, oh, look how prayerful I am.
Oh, I would turn that into a drinking game. Every time they pray, I'm like, drink.
Or a belching game. Whenever they pray, I just unleash.
It wouldn't bother me. I would look forward to it every hour. All right, let's see what we got going on here.
Every hour?
Yeah, I would not be upset about that.
I would.
She even had said in a longer part of the email, I trimmed it down a bit, but she had talked about how sometimes they'll drop in coworkers. And they're positive prayers, but it's almost like, hey, I know that they are really struggling right now and they need some help. Will you be with them? And it's like, okay, it's almost like they're calling them out.
It'd be kind of like, Lord, please don't make Virginia sound like a raspy pirate. Please, Holy Spirit.
And they said that's why they can't help but listen. They're trying to do their work. They're glued to their prayers every single hour. And they realize I am missing 4 minutes of work every single hour because I'm locked into their prayers.
It's too much.
Yeah. Look, I'm all about prayer, but yeah, I think that, especially in a cubicle farm, probably keeping that into yourself. And you can do it. I would believe it's just as effective.
Do it in your head. Do it in your car. Do it in your house. You can't be disturbing everybody else's peace hourly with your laundry list of requests.
But if we were in a meeting and somebody did that in a meeting, we would love it, because after we would all be able to talk. What did you see?
What the hell?
What the heck?
Yeah.
Bob from accounting has lost his mind.
Now, other people are saying there are other options. Why don't you just put on some headphones while you work? Probably a better option. Or if you don't want to do that, maybe ask if you can change cubicles so you're further away and you can't hear that, rather than saying anything and bringing an alert. Because I said, are you a jerk for reporting your coworker for praying at their desk out loud? 66% of people say, yes, you are. They agree with her husband. It's like, I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do it either. I would look forward to it. I'd go over there and say, can you throw me a prayer real quick?
I don't know about all that.
Okay.
It's too much.
Yeah,
that's why I love it.
What if I'm on the phone? I'm trying to focus on a conversation, and then I got this person over here praying for Bob in accounting because he's in a bad marriage. Like, what?
Yeah.
No, shut up.
Well, Bob needs some prayers.
Well, Bob needs to take it back home.
Yeah. Okay. Well, definitely an interesting dilemma, but people are saying try to find another way, maybe, because that's maybe not the way to do it, to tell your boss about him.